Next on the speaker schedule, we have Rick Huang, who's a WSN board member. He's from Tai the Taiwan Stuttering Association. And
Mhm.
Rick, he the one thing I respect about Rick is he calls it like it is. He's very open, and he speaks his mind. I respect that. So, Rick, I'm really looking forward to your presentation, and thank you. So, take it away, Rick.
Well, I want to thank Mary Wood. Her article, "I Love Me," especially when I started. I've been sending that to a lot of females who started in Taiwan. So that's the one of the classic articles about that has influenced my life, and then that has helped a lot of people. So I think Mary Wood. It's like Michael Sugarman, another living legend. Yeah, so I wasn't sure what to say, but I just want to, I can just respond to today's conference that I can relate to how difficult it is to start a self-help group in a country like Uganda or Botswana and in Africa. So it just is usually just one person or two people doing the work, and then and then once that person leaves, then the whole organization falls apart. So, but it is worth it, and I think we probably have to change the concept of having individual chapter, city by city, country by country, stuttering chapters. Just have a global stuttering community where we have a 24 hours, online support, kind of like AA. AA is Alcoholics Anonymous, which they do a good job of. They have a 24 hours, online Zoom meeting. So any a- any person who stutters around the world can log in online Zoom, so they can get support in English, Spanish, Chinese. So I think that's probably the way, because with COVID and Zoom, it shows how powerful the Zoom online online conferencing support system works. So yeah, and then just having a hybrid model. So okay, so that's my thought. And then before I forget, I want to thank the Stuttering Foundation, and that the and then Jen Frazier, the self-help book sales therapy for the person for the starter has helped me a lot. And then my old mentor Mel Hoffman from Sunnyvale, California, also helped me a lot. And he has helped me a lot. So I don't thank the SFA from the bottom of my heart, and then also supporting Tom. So I know Tom has been under attack from from a lot of people. So but then Tom is so brave, and then just keeping it going. Just having the courage to just keep going. And I think something I want to do that I have done in the past is to talk about yeah, thank you, Jen. I want to in the future. Well, this year I was busy. I'm not sure if I can participate, but in the future, I'd like to give a presentation again on which I have given to the Chinese stuttering community about my top 10 advice. My top 10 advice to young people who stutter. In a way, it is I'm like writing a letter to my 18-year-old self. But now, I'm not 18 anymore. But what advice I would give to someone who's 18 to 25, you know what advice I would give them, for the if I can write them a letter. So one of the first advice is that ask for help. Number one would be you're not alone. You can ask for help. Um, and people were willing to help you. I remember when I was in my early 20s. A lot of people helped me. Mel Hoffman from Sunnyvale, California, and I forgot and his friend yes Fred Murray. Fred Murray, which Jen Fraser knows well. Fred Murray was very helpful, and they gave me good advice. Just trying to encourage me. So and especially Mel Hoffman, he helped me a lot. So and then just get help. And then my second would be get some kind of therapy. Like it could be, well, number two would be get professional help. You can go on Facebook. You can go online, Reddit, but ask for help. But the best way second is to get the proper professional help, and that will save you a lot of time. Just it could be therapy, or it could be seeing a counseling, or and then start doing the mindfulness exercise. And then number three is to understand that your goal shouldn't be to reduce stuttering or to be more fluent, but the goal is to be a better communicator, and which all of us can do. Like Jay mentioned, listening, that is a communication skill, and be okay with silence, and learn how to use pausing, and then and also looking people in the eye. Those are all communication skills that we as people who stutter, we probably didn't learn because we're so preoccupied with stuttering and just trying to not to stutter. And number four would be know that everything will get better. I would say from 15 to 25, those are the probably 10 most difficult years. You're a teenager, you're trying to navigate high school and then college, moving away to college. Then you're trying to navigate the dating game. How to communicate with the opposite sex, and then after college you're trying to get a job, and those can be very stressful. But so things will get better. And what's number five? And number five will be like any say, you're more than a PWS. You're allowed things, you're more than a stutterer, or a person who stutters, and so know that. And also focus on your talents, like your singing, or it could be sports, and then find ways to develop your self-confidence. This one I learned from Mel Hoffman. So number six would be do whatever you can to increase your self-confidence. You may have low self-esteem because of stuttering, because of all the teasing, of all the bullying, but you have to find ways to develop your self-confidence. Maybe you want to join a gym and start working out, and then it's just have to find different ways to develop self-confidence. And that's it. So that's it for now. I don't have many questions. Maybe you guys have questions for me. And I just thank for this. I always go back to the number one of the Bill of Rights of for people who stutter. Like, one is that people have the right to stutter. That's true, and but the people also have the right to be fluent. And then it's just funny that we have all these. I know many of these people who are covert stutters, who are mild stutters. They're advocating this stuttering pride issue, but their stuttering is not that severe. So I'm just so glad, and I want Annie to speak again next year, because she's a good role model for for the kind of, she's smart enough, and then she's brave enough. So this is a kind of conversation that we need to have in the stuttering community. Like, what right do you have to tell people that that your way is the best way? Like Tom said, why are we afraid to to say the C word? the cure word.
Amen, brother.
We're trying to find cures for the Parkinson's, for Alzheimer's. Why can't we have better treatment for those people who are on medications? For those people who want to be so what if they want to hide their stuttering? So what if they want to stay causes stutters? Is their right? So we're not right to tell them what to do. So yeah, so
Exactly.
so we need to keep the conversation going. So